Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Peace. What up? What up? What's good, y'all? We back up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Once again. Make sure you click those likes. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell. And that's how we do. Digga in the house.
Hey!
Lord J in the house. Godfrey, well, Godfrey's not in the house, but you know, he's in the house in spirit. He's in the house. Yeah. YouTube crew, Patreon crew, big up yourself. American Negro, big up yourself. Look at them. They're already talking about Kwame Brown. Yes. All right, check it. Peace. Welcome back to Yanadameen Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Godfrey he said he's filming some shit tonight, so he can't be with us tonight. I know a lot of y'all have been like, where's Digga? Where's Godfrey? You know, it's probably a little disturbed in the midst of everything going on in pop culture and in the podcast world. Yes, maybe.
It's been a lot going on.
I know over there at the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to Joe Budden. You know, the people that he had on his podcast was Rory and what's the other Maul and Rory. I think they had a little falling out, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, you know, there was some things going on in the behind the scenes, as far as it's just one of those things that happens when you do business with friends. You know, I've seen both of them respond to each other and have seen 1,000,001 think pieces about it, and I think I see it from both sides. I think I definitely I think I can, you know, I understand from Joe's perspective. It's like, you know, business is still business, and I can see Maul's perspective. Like, at the end of the day, you know, it's about respect and just, you know, it's a lot going on. I hope they get it together over there. If the business ain't gonna be salvaged, at least, you know, hopefully the friendship can still be intact. But we'll see. You know, shouts out to all parties involved. I hope they work it out.
I mean, you know, it makes one reflect on dynamics, and
yeah,
you know what I mean. How things work. We have a dynamic here on our show.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, you know, we even talk behind the scenes and stuff, just about how everything came together. And what's messing with, like, even like in some of the stuff I post, I was seeing people was coming in my comments like, what's up, you ain't on the Godcast no more? And it's just like, honestly, it's just been, you know, I've just been traveling and doing I had a lot of family stuff going on, so I I haven't been present, but I was thinking and reflecting, and one of the things
real quick, just back up off the
oh
a little bit, little loud throat. Just bring it down a little, because remember we turned it up on the pre-pro.
Oh, true.
So yeah, because we didn't want that shadow. It's okay. It don't have to be right up on you. You know what I mean? These mics are sensitive. But anyway, continue.
Well, one of the things, I had said to you in the beginning when you first asked me to join on and stuff, I was a little reluctant at first, just because me personally, like, I don't really like to talk about people. And I know when when you take up this position, this podcast, and on one side of it, it's good to be able to tell these stories and pass them on down and just have them kind of live. Like, these are almost like our time capsules, if you will, to pass on to the next generation, as far as like sharing our stories and our history and our feelings about things. Like, if we don't talk about it, somebody else is going to tell our story. So for those reasons, I said, yo, I'm all for it. But on the other hand, I feel like we also have a responsibility to, to talk about things, to tell the truth about things that we may or may not be comfortable speaking about. It's like, yes, I would love to get on podcasts all day long and talk about hip hop and things of that nature, but I don't want to talk about, is Jada Pinkett cheating on Will Smith. It's like, I don't care. Like, to me, it's like, that's the downside of potting. It's things that I don't, that I don't really care to consume myself with, or just even have to internalize that energy to talk about it. So it was always kind of like, for me, but I think, we built something great. And as far as like me personally, I just love to hear you talk your shit. Like, I had a blast this past month watching What's Up with Lord Jamar. Like, I've always said, I probably even said it countless times on the show. I was like, yo, can we do a what would Lord Jamar say segment? Like, I've always wanted to see that. Like, I personally love to be, love to be the one to like present a topic, and we've tried to do that. We tried to do that, but certain topics invoke emotions, I think, out of everybody, out of you, out of me, out of Godfrey, and we just, and we just get into it. But it's like, at the end of the day, I just be wanting to sit back and kiki and let Lord Jamar do what Lord Jamar do.
Listen, I think, from the beginning, this has been an experiment from the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you and I are, we're recording artists and shit like that. You know what I mean? Who have a certain personality, who have a certain way of articulating ourselves that people can relate to. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we came into this like, yo, we know everything about podcasting and the shit that you have to do to make it pop and all this type of shit. We learning this shit as we go along, like, you know what I mean? So the many different formats that we've gone through, while we have gotten to the point that we've gotten, we still learning, you know what I mean, as we go along. But I just think it's, it's all what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I think we do certain shit at the certain time that we supposed to be doing them. And I think it is a different dimension. When Artie Stacks just asked me the questions, or, when I'm just answering questions. But then it's a good dimension when it's you and I, or me and Godfrey. That's the next dimension. You see what I'm saying? And then there's the next dimension when we bring guests in, and you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not just one thing. I'm like, is this like multiple shows really? Like, but under one umbrella. Like that's how networks are created. Like you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you got the the standard Godcast with all of us, you know what I mean? Then
Mhm.
you got the what you think, Lord, you know what I mean? And we could have a fucking a digger show, you know what I mean? Then we have a the Godfrey shit. Like we could do all kinds of shit, like you know what I mean, and still bring on guests and all of that type of shit and make our shit, more cutting edge. Because again, the reason why I called it a Godcast in the beginning is to take it outside of the normal realms of a podcast. If you're a Godcast, that means you can do whatever you want. You God, peace, God. You know what I mean? Like you can do whatever you want. Like you can create whatever you want to create. So, you know what I mean? We used to have funny shit. When we was in Jersey, we used to have funny shit coming up on the screen because, you know what I mean? Based on what we said and all that type of shit, that's how we felt like we wanted it to look at that time. And that's the resources we had. So that's what we used. Once we went to other, locations and all that, we adapted to our environment and all of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? We never get too rigid either with, we try to stick basically with our main thing, which is keep it real to hip hop and keep it real to black people and tell the truth and all that
Community.
But, there's a lot of things that in my mind I started and I wanted it this way, but it couldn't necessarily be that way because of certain things that happened. Like for instance, in the beginning, I very much wanted to do a 3-camera thing. You know what I mean? A master with 2 cameras. And I did that from the very start, even though I was just what the hell? We just lost Digga. Okay, she'll be right back. So anyway, even though I was by myself and all of that, I'm gonna wait for her to come back. What's good, y'all? Okay, to laws, eat a bag of puppy dicks and get the fuck out of my room, bitch. Okay. Hey.
Sorry about that. I just heard you tell somebody eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah. Puppy dicks,
Puppy dicks.
Yeah, puppy dicks.
Not adult dog dicks.
Yeah, they get talking shit. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but there's always one or two that want to come in here trolling. Hey, American Negro, you see a motherfucker in here talking shit, kick their ass out, bro. Like, don't allow that shit to happen. Thank you, sir. That's one of my moderators. Shout out to American Negro. Okay. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathaniel Holmes. He said, been a fan since the basement. That's right. And since the basement, we were doing 3-camera shots. I just want people the record to reflect that a lot of these podcasts were not doing multiple camera shots. It was just 1 camera. And that's just how they was recording it. Suddenly, I'm just saying, I'm not the originator of multi-camera shots, but in this genre, I was one of the first to really be doing 3 cameras. Even your boy over there, the one who will not be spoken, he was only doing 2 cameras. I bust out the 3 cameras. I'm just saying. And now you see people doing that shit now. That's all I'm saying.
Let the record reflect. We was ahead of the whole streaming curve.
Come on. What?
Before a damn pandemic.
Before y'all had to do it. Okay? We got put into this situation because of the oppression of the motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Of the man who fucking closed down our motherfucking facility. Shout out to the Black Lady Theater. Shout out to Omar. And they still fighting the good fight over there. And Sharice, shout out to Sharice. But yeah, we were forced into this Zoom StreamYard world early and started making it do what it do early. You know what I mean? And then the whole world had to get on this shit.
Right.
The whole world had to actually, they were doing actual, and they still do, actual network program.
We already worked out the kinks.
What? We had fucking camera changes and you know what I mean? Going to solo shots, fucking. As a matter of fact, let's give Digga her beauty thing. Ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, like, come on, man. Like, we was in here freaking cameras and all kind of shit. Like before, you know, the scamdemic and all of that.
Yo, speaking of which, let me tell you completely on a tangent. Let me tell you about this bitch ass nigga that I had to be sit next to on the plane. Oh my God. Yo, I'm still mad. Every time I think about it, I get mad. So I get on the plane. I got some food. I sit in my seat. Now I had a hard day. I'm flying all day. I immediately sit in my seat. I start eating my food. They telling us, you know, strap up, plane about to take off. They tell you now that it's a federal mandate that you got to have a mask on, but you can briefly remove it to eat or drink. So I'm sitting there, you know, with the mask off, eating. And it's somebody sitting next to me, and then a person, a man sitting in the window seat. So he says to the attendant, I want to move my seat if she's not going to comply with the mask mandate. Now, I'm not thinking, I'm not even paying him no mind.
Talking about you.
Yeah, right. Because they did. Now the stewardess did say to somebody, like maybe a row or two behind me, like, ma'am, you got to put your mask on. But I knew she wasn't talking to me because I was eating. She walked right by me, ain't say nothing. Then she said it to somebody behind me. So this guy says, yeah, I'm going to move my seat if she's not going to put the mask on. And the lady's like, well, you know, there's nowhere to move. Like, the seats are full. So he starts going in on her like, well, she was already told once to put her mask on. And if you're not going to do your job, I'm going to have to do it for you. And I'm still not thinking, you know, still not paying him no mind, eating. And then he's like, yeah, because that's why they don't serve food on the plane anymore. She's not even supposed to be eating on the plane. She's supposed to be wearing a mask. So now I stop. I'm like, oh, you talking about me? Oh shit. Like, it got so crazy that the attendant was like, well, sir, there's nowhere for you to go. Do you want you want me to tell the captain to turn the plane around? And I'm like, hold up. First of all, y'all not about to be talking about me over my head. Let me and then I just start going in on him. Let me, like, first of all, I don't even speak out of my face to men. But you right now, let me explain something to you, bitch ass nigga. I'm fucking eating food. You can't tell me that I can't. What you trying to tell me I can't eat on the plane? You shouldn't have got on the fucking plane. And I kid you not, it was like a short, like a 45-minute flight. I must have called him bitch ass nigga about 8 times. I was calling him bitch ass nigga in like 5-minute intervals.
Wait, now this was a black dude? He's black?
This was a black man.
Okay.
This was a black man
acting like a bitch ass nigga,
giving us his best Karen. I was calling him bitch ass nigga the whole flight. The lady was like, ma'am, you know, if you want to move to another seat, it's no problem. I'm like, and don't let people talk to you like that at your place of employment, especially no bitch ass nigga. Like, dude, bitch ass nigga. And like, I kept going to the bathroom. Like, I was just looking for reasons.
He was giving his best Karen, not a Kareem. He was giving a Karen.
Yo, I was looking for reasons to interact with him every chance I could. Like, I could not stop being mad. I wanted to call my cousins like, yo, meet me at Carousel 4. Like, I want this nigga fucked up. I was so mad. I ain't been that mad since like my 20s. And then when the plane landed, I made a phone call. I had them all tripped up and shit. Like, I was calling my cousin, yeah, you outside? Like, I did the fake call, like, you outside? Right. How many people you got with you? Word is born.
Yeah, let
me tell you what this bitch ass nigga did. Yo, he was a bitch ass nigga the whole flight. Like, you he bitch ass.
A blazer with some penny loafers.
Yo, I was so mad. I was so mad. I was trying to call them during the flight. I'm like, yo, the internet don't work. I thought I could buy like the internet to make the call and shit. I thought it was my card. They're like, oh no, it's a short flight. We don't we're not giving the full internet service, just some free movies on the plane. I'm like, ooh, yo, I think that was Guy right there, like not letting me make a call through, because I think I would have really had some cousins at carousel number 4 waiting for his ass. That's how mad I was.
Just all this fake virtue signaling that really gets on my nerves. Like in all of that, the reason why he tried to do that is he's trying to act like, I'm trying to be super safe. This one over here is recklessly eating her food without her mask, and she's gonna kill us all. Like, yo. And for the ones of us that know that this is all some bullshit, it's even more infuriating. Like even if you don't think it's bullshit, it's still infuriating when people act so fucking anal over this shit, because they're not acting anal at every turn. Like these same motherfuckers that wear the mask all the time, right? This same mask that they're wearing will be crumpled up, fucking sitting, stuffed in between the seats in their fucking car and shit like that. You got to dig down and grab the motherfucker before you put it on. You don't dispose of it. You're using the shit 1,000 times. It's dirty as fuck. You're not washing it. Like you wearing it as a virtue signal, that you're a virtuous person. Like,
exactly.
Bullshit.
So everybody that took a sip of water, everybody that had to move their mask to drink their complimentary water, I said, now he got his mask off. You want to say something to him, you bitch ass nigga? you want to say something to him, you bitch ass? You ain't saying nothing to these other folks drinking their water, moving their mask, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh,
I actually felt bad that I even had to call him that many niggas in the presence of white people, but nah, he had it coming.
The
bitch ass nigga.
Because sometimes the bitch assness be overflowing with these motherfuckers. Like
kids was looking at me. I'm like, sorry, kids. Close your ears. Matter of fact, don't close your ears. Pay close attention. See this right here?
This a bitch ass nigga.
It's a bitch ass nigga.
Right. Let me educate y'all today.
Don't be like this guy.
Okay? If you need to know what a bitch ass nigga look like, look at this motherfucker right now. Okay?
Bitch ass nigga.
Example.
Real nigga.
Okay?
Nigga. Real nigga. The moral of the story, kids, don't be a bitch ass nigga like this guy. Yo, oh my God.
Don't be a bitch ass nigga. I mean, words to live by. Words to live by.
Yo, I get mad just thinking about that shit.
Well, that's part of it. They want to get us upset. They want us to bring our immune system down. Real quick, are you really realizing all the things that they're offering for you to get the snake bite?
Oh yeah, you can go to games at half off. You can buy a playoff ticket for like for like $75 now.
Yeah, no, New York has a scratch and vax lottery. Check this out. They have a lottery with a ticket that's worth $20 that you'll get for free if you get the snake bite. And you can win up to $1 million, but here's the thing. The ticket has a 1 in 9 chance of winning something. So between $1 million and $20, even though 1 in 9 chance, most people will win the $20, 50, 40, but supposedly, this is an incentive again to try to, so now they have a scratch and vax. They also have a lottery for from 12 to like 17-year-olds where you can win a 4-year scholarship to a SUNY or CUNY school.
So is this something that you would get when you go take it? Like they give you this card? Is that
Yeah.
is that how you get it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you enter a lottery by getting the snake bite. I'm just saying, yo, like when has been this much of trying to incentivize anything? Like nothing was disincentivized. Condoms weren't disincentivized. Like
in the middle of
the AIDS epidemic, they didn't incentivize condoms like this. The best thing, the most incentive was, hey, you go to Planned Parenthood, you can get some for free. You know what I mean? We go in there, get some and laugh and leave. I just got free condoms, you know, coming from junior high school and shit. I'm just saying the incentives, you know, there's chicken, there's donuts they're offering all kinds of shit. And I'm just saying, people, like, don't you remember when the drug dealer would try to get people hooked on drugs? What'd they do? What'd they do in the beginning when the crack came out? They gave niggas crack for free.
Yeah.
They gave niggas crack for free to get them hooked. Now I'm hearing that the snake bite might possibly fuck up your natural immune system. So now you might need this. Now they might give you something that you need forever in order to
yeah, now you have to get now I've heard, you know, a couple of people I know that took it. It's like now they talk about we got to get booster shots. I don't want to take the booster shot. Like, well, then you took the vaccine for nothing.
Thank you, Del Monte Green Beans. That's a good question. Will you even live long enough after taking the trick to get the money if you win? Like, or long enough to enjoy it? Like, you know, they're saying that the 2 to 3 years is being gracious. Let's hope this is not true, but this is the type of reporting that I'm hearing about certain things.
Well, to my understanding,
now getting too specific with certain things we say on here because you know,
to my understanding, it's only its defense mechanism only lasts for 6 to 8 months, and then you have to
take another one,
and you have to go again.
Right. Whereas your natural immune system is lifelong, you know. If you just let it do what it do, it's gonna do what it does. It's a shame, like just to see how many people are actually falling for this. Like, it's crazy. But also I want to say to the gods and earths, I know I've said this again, but I'm going to keep stressing it. The shot does have swine. The snake bite does have swine in it.
Does it really?
Oh yeah. Glycerin derived from swine. Yep. So any of you Muslims or Moors or brothers from the nation of gods and earths, I hope you're not taking this thing because you're swining. Yeah. So that should just take a lot of us off of this shit right now.
I wonder if
you don't fuck with swine, I don't understand why you'd want to fuck with aborted baby fetuses. But that's a whole other thing.
I wonder if they're giving religious consideration for that, for that
Probably
reason.
Not. Nope. They don't give a fuck. They would actually use that to try to violate people's religion, I believe. Because the religions that don't fuck with swine are religions that they got beef with anyway. You know what I mean? So
well, they let Jews get away with not taking the vaccine, taking measles shots for their religious
Yeah,
reasons.
but now with this new shit, it's something different. Even with them, they're trying to stop them from pulling the shit that they've been pulling as far as exemptions go. Yeah, and that's what's, you know what I mean. That's what's making a lot of people realize, whoa, like even being white is not saving me anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So,
see that the world is trying to,
I can see them forcing, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Jewish.
Yeah.
We have to save the world. And if that means you taking a swine, well, then, that supersedes everything.
Wow. Yeah, they're trying to force people back to work. You see a lot of the red states are ending the federally mandated enhanced unemployment, which I didn't even know you could do that. Like, if the government is saying this is for you in your time of need and struggle, you've got governors like, well, no, it's making people not want to go back to work. It's decentivizing them from going back to work. And a lot of states, I think maybe about 23, 26 of them now are ending that extra 300 coming from the federal government. That's sucky. I hope prayers to those people. I hope they have managed to I guess get it back together and recover.
Only way out of this is mass non-compliance, period.
That too.
What else we got? Oh shit, Big Anubis in the background getting his snore on. I don't know if y'all hear that.
he was just digging for gold a minute ago. I saw him doing something. He looked like he was trying to get a bone at the ground
and got tired.
Just passed out. Oh. So
go ahead. I was gonna say, could you bring me up to speed?
Okay, I was about to say Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
What would Lord Jamar say? So okay.
Now, let me just say, the first time I even heard Kwame Brown, shout out to Divine Stargate. Okay, I'm gonna have her on the show one day too. She's a very, I love that sister. Positive, interesting. She knows about astrology, all kind of shit. Anyway, the first time I even heard about her, I saw a meme, and then she said it was something to the effect of, like, I'm on that Kwame Brown energy. You know what I mean? Like I'm on that Kwame Brown energy today. And I didn't really know what that meant. Then I think I saw something from Godfrey, where Godfrey put on a fake goatee and all of this, and he was imitating Kwame Brown. Now, this is before I even really saw who Kwame Brown was. So now, after I saw the Godfrey shit, and it was funny, I knew he was probably hitting it right on the head. I actually, when you be watching those IGTV shits, I was watching something else, and then the next one, it was Kwame Brown. It was him. And he was going off on somebody. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. He sounded kind of like you. Like, your bitch ass nigga. You look like Dennis the Menace, motherfucker. The nigga fucked your wife and blah, 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 blah. And I don't want to come on your podcast. I'm not even fully sure who he was talking to. But as I'm listening to him, I'm like, oh yeah, Godfrey had this nigga down. Like, this nigga is pretty funny. Who is he? You know what I mean? Where'd he come from? Yeah, what's going on? Because he was pretty entertaining to me. I liked him. He said, I ain't gonna box your bitch ass. Like, so I ain't no boxer.
Well, basically, he was someone. Now I'm not really a follower of basketball like that. Like I watch it, but I don't really know. I don't know stats and things, so I can't 100 report on like his basketball career. To my understanding, he was drafted back in 2001 by Jordan himself, or to the Wizards. He was like a top draft pick, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well he played in his career, but at some point, as of lately, the All the Smoke podcast, I believe that's the name of it. And I didn't see this stuff myself. This is just what I'm gathering from all of these like other
Now,
outlets
who's on
reporting on
All
it.
the Smoke? Is that some basketball players? Is
That's Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes.
Got you. I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
So they have a podcast, and so they were speaking on Kwame Brown, probably in a manner in which Kwame was not pleased. So Kwame started giving them the business, and then at some point, Charlemagne attempted to report on what was going on in that situation, and he was trying to be humorous in telling them leave Kwame alone. And what he did was he exposed some personal family information of Kwame's, in an attempt to basically tell them like, yo, Kwame not the one to fuck with. I'm from South Carolina, his family from South Carolina, his family XYZ, and just they not the ones. So in doing that,
Becky with the good hair. I know he keeps saying that. I don't know.
Yeah, he's referring to Matt Barnes. In that regards.
And he called Mr. Mendes.
Right. And he basically got at Charlemagne, just like, yo, you speaking on things you don't have no business speaking on, and it's causing ramifications back at home. So relax. And I'm putting it modestly what he was saying. I ain't even gonna repeat what he was saying, but basically he just was let the chopper fly on everybody, and anybody who even attempted to comment on the situation, he let them have it too.
Now, how does Charlemagne get into this? And then, yes, doesn't Charlemagne somehow intertwine with this? And then there's like cease and desists from Charlemagne.
This is the thing. Charlemagne, in an attempt to report on what was going on with their situation, he was trying to be funny. Like he was trying to say, y'all need to stop fucking with Kwame Brown. Leave Kwame Brown alone. I'm from South Carolina with his family, and his family, is with All the Smoke. So, then he just started telling all Kwame family personal business, like, real, history on them. And it just caused, it was real bad. Like it made things real bad for Kwame back at home. Apparently it made things bad for Charlemagne back at home, because like Charlemagne was speaking on things, from being from the same neighborhood as Kwame. But now when the cameras is off, when you off air and you got to go back home, it's real people back at home that's dealing with the things you said. So at that point, Kwame responded to Charlemagne like, yo, you got some nerve to be speaking on people personal history. Like you got charges, you got your mountaintop ain't so snowy either. And at that point, Charlemagne, I guess, got some lawyers to send, or it was either Charlemagne or the break, or Power 105. Somebody sent a cease and desist to Kwame to stop speaking on, to stop speaking on the things that Kwame was speaking on in regards to Charlemagne. But all of it resulted in Charlemagne ended up giving an apology. He issued an apology. I believe Matt Barnes and all those other brothers issued an apology, because I think once as Kwame says, once he sprinkles some of mama's cooking on there, that's his tag phrase. He's sprinkling mama's cooking on him and shit. He gave him some mama's cooking. And
what the fuck? Somebody just said, Lord Jamar, send me your address so I can send you some of mama's cooking.
Yes, that is how Kwame expresses himself. Like, those are his reads, sprinkling mama's cookings.
Okay.
And
I mean, an ass whooping. Gonna give you an ass whooping.
Well, he gave him a verbal lashing. And from there it was just on. I guess they I guess they sat back and was like, yeah, we actually don't want this smoke, and we were wrong. We were wrong to speak on him and his family. Charlemagne issued an apology. He was wrong for bringing up that man family history, and I guess those guys over at the podcast, they sat back like, damn, you know what? At the end of the day, the fact that he was even able to be drafted in the NBA is like, a cut above however other many tens of thousands that don't. Like, that's an accomplishment in itself. So it just made everybody kind of sit back like, yo, we need to stop using these platforms to tear down like other black people. Like, we putting on these shows for who? For, like, who are we entertained? Like, who's really getting entertained by us tearing down other black people on our black platforms, and we're supposed to be uplifting each other? So it gave everybody a lot to think about.
Because it's funny when motherfuckers get called out on some shit. A lot of times the first thing they'll say is, "Oh well, nigga, you broke," or some shit like that. Like nigga, you ain't got this, or you like. What does that have to do with the truth that someone might be speaking? Like what has their, what they've done for the white man or whatever the case may be in order to make some money and shit like that? Like, why should that negate somebody from being able to speak truth to power? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Peace to Devontae. Who's that? Streeter. He said he threw Charlemagne the God into mama's frying pan. I guess that is. Yeah, yeah, just like you said, like, just getting drafted into the fucking NBA is a success. Somebody in the comments said that I think he said, if he's a bust, Kwame said this, if I'm a bust, then all black men should be a bust. I moved my mama onto a golf course or some shit, he said. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, you doing shit like that, like what? Because this nigga ain't got 12 Lamborghinis or some shit like that. Like, I heard the nigga talk about, I was just on my tractor or some shit like that. Like, the nigga, driving tractors, like probably doing real work and shit on a farm, probably got his own farm. But how many niggas got their own farm? Like what is your level of success? You see what I'm saying? Like, what are people gauging as being successful? If they able to put a diamond in their forehead and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, is that when you know that you've made it?
Yo, there's nothing more valuable than peace of mind, man. I will gladly take the pay cut for peace of mind. I mean, I've done it already. Like, anybody that know me and know what I stand for, like, I be seeing comments of people think I'm industry or not trying to like rustle any feathers in the industry. Y'all must don't know me. Like, anybody knows me, no, I could give zero fucks about being politically correct. If I don't care to speak on some shit, I just don't care that much about the situation. But I've definitely never been one to like save face or bite my tongue because I was like scared of like ruining a relationship. I'm the bitch that walks away from shit. For me, respect is always first and foremost for me. Like to me, respect, peace of mind, uh comfortable, being in a comfortable space. Like these are the things that I require before even finding out how much I'm gonna get paid for something. If I'm not comfortable, if I'm not, happy, healthy, whole in a situation, fuck that bag.
Yeah, I'm reading stuff about him. They say he buys kicks for the children because he grew up without kicks. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's definitely got an energy that like I watched 2 of his videos back to back, and they wasn't short either. He definitely was entertaining.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, nah. He's, to my understanding, I think he's starting a podcast himself.
Mm.
That I know, I know he's speaking, I know he's speaking fact, and I know he's speaking in realness, he's speaking his truth. But this is definitely a great rollout. If this is a lead up to the Mama's Cooking podcast, I mean, I think he started a YouTube channel to do all of this venting, and to my understanding, he got like 100,000 subscribers in 3 days. So yeah,
They said
people
he was the first player to be drafted #1 straight out of high school.
okay, there you go. Oh wow, even before Kobe?
I don't know. That's what I just read. Don't.
He
That's
was
what one of our great, viewers just said. I'm not sure.
Well, I know I do. Okay, so I did hear that he's drafted straight out of high school, and I know he I know he was to the Wizards at the time when Jordan was coaching, and I know and some things that I've been hearing, Jordan was a tough coach, and maybe that chemistry wasn't there between them, so it didn't, maybe he wasn't able to be his best self because he may not have been comfortable being coached by Jordan, or whatever the case may be. I just know they were, they was talking shit about him on the podcast. Like, to my understanding, he did some great things. So I don't know why I don't oh, somebody said Kobe wasn't drafted #1. Oh, okay. Well, so he's there's his accomplishments right there. So, and for these guys, I guess they were just trying to uh make content, have some podcast banter, but Kwame Brown was not here for it.
Well, it seemed like Kwame Brown is definitely on some positives. He's moving positive, and he's saying fuck these sellout type motherfuckers. And if that's what he's about, then I support him. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, fuck it. What else we got?
We've got some more shootings. I think another shooting just took place today.
What now?
San Jose. I don't know. There's always a quote unquote mass shooting somewhere.
Yeah, and I don't even want to really. I don't want to get into it because it's all some bullshit. Like, can't we see? Like,
well, they call it mass if more than one person gets shot, but
right.
We know that can happen at a party. Actually, that did just happen at a party too.
Everybody keeps saying that Charlemagne was trying to paint Kwame as dangerous, like an angry black man.
Well, that's what that's pretty much what I said. He was trying to say, don't fuck with him. He, not saying, not like he was, I wasn't saying that he's saying don't fuck with him because
don't fuck with him because you can get shot or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's basically, and he ran down his family history like, yo, they not the one, we from the same area, we, you know, he not the ones to fuck with.
They found out Kwame had a mind of his own. He was ostracized. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate. The world is a stage. Do the math. Yes, it is a fucking stage. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't realize how much the world is a stage. Like, speaking of the world's a stage, real quick. I don't even know what we was about to talk about, but I just want to bring this up real quick. Just to show you how far, like y'all don't understand the fakery that goes on. So did you see the video of Biden supposedly driving like a pickup truck on a track? You didn't see that video?
To do what?
Exactly. First of all, right. Well, let's get to that. First of all, can you even think in your mind when you've ever seen a president behind the wheel of a car? Ever? I don't care. Somebody young like Obama. Have you ever seen him driving? I don't remember seeing any president drive, really. Maybe, no. Don't get me. Maybe I saw Ronald Reagan in like a Jeep or some shit now that I think about it. But anyway, all right. So they got your boy Biden behind the wheel of like a pickup truck, like a F-150 or some shit. And he's on a track or some shit. And he's coming in pretty fast and all of that. And he pulls up and the media is all there. And they're taking pictures. And one of them say, President, can we ask you about Palestine? And he says, no, not unless you stand in front of the car when I'm pulling off. And then he says, just teasing. And then he says, are you ready? And then he's like, and then he acts like and then he just speeds off. It looks like he speeds off. Right. And so first of all, I when I first saw this, I was like, this is kind of odd. Why is he behind the wheel of a car? Then I'm starting to think about the subliminals, the subconscious message that it sends. Okay, maybe they're trying to make him look like he still can have control, over the country. He's still like a young driving is for younger people. You know what I mean? And people feel like older people shouldn't be driving. And if he can show that he's competent behind the wheel of a car, maybe he's competent to steer the country. There's all little subliminal shit that they try to put in there, right? Which is probably what they were trying to do, right? But then a video came to my attention where they slowed this video down and they actually showed the interior of the same car. The shit has 2 steering wheels.
Shut up.
The shit has 2 steering.
Stop.
I bullshit you not. Listen. The shit has 2 steering wheels, just like when they take those driver's tests.
Stop,
There's the cars with the 2 steering wheels, and the nigga on the right side also has a gas and a pedal.
Are you serious?
Digga. So now when they pulling in, slow this video down your own self. When the nigga's pulling in, he got the Secret Service guy next to him. And when they slow the video down, you see that there's another steering wheel right next to the nigga. And the nigga that's sitting next to him got his hands on the fucking steering wheel.
I can't take it, I can't take it. I can't take it. So okay.
They tried to trick us into believing that he was driving.
Wait, now hold on, because at first it sounded like you was describing a commercial. And so this is like a video. This is supposed to be.
This is like some sort of, I don't know.
Like this a day in the life of Biden. Like this is him out on it.
Let's say maybe he was at the Ford motor plant and he was testing one of their new hybrid trucks. Let's just say that was the reason why he was behind. I don't know why this nigga was even behind the wheel of this fucking car in the first fucking place. Okay? That's number one. Because you don't see presidents get driven. They don't drive. When do you fucking see a president driving? You don't. So anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, the fact that they think you and I are so fucking stupid. And I knew it felt weird. Look, yo, you slow it down and you see this nigga right next to him. The shit had 2 steering wheels.
Right. I want to Google Biden driving right quick.
Okay.
I want to see it right now while you're talking about it.
Hang on, I might have sent it to your IG already, and you probably just didn't see the shit.
Nah, I look at everything you sent. I might have missed that one.
Because I sent this.
Wait, Biden driving truck
a minute ago, and put 2 steering wheels.
Oh shit! Wait, USA. Wait a minute. Hang on. This is USA Today. Fact check. Oh wait. Oh, they're trying to say false claim. Secret Service agent was driving truck in Ford visit. Not Biden. Claimed by Gateway pundit. Fact check by USA Today. False. Okay, so they're already, as you can see.
Yeah, right.
As you can see, they're already trying to
say that was not true. That he really was driving it.
They're trying to refute the story.
Of course. Okay. Of course they are. But they're gonna refute all kinds of stories, Digga. They refute that.
I didn't even see that video.
They still say they've been to the moon. You know what I mean? They still say they've been to the moon. So yeah, of course they're gonna refute that. But listen, we saw what we saw. So once again, they want us to deny what we saw. Like they could say it's not true, but where's the video? Where's the fucking video?
Oh no, I got the video right here.
Yeah, okay, I guess they photoshopped in the steering wheel and all that type of shit.
Okay, see the Secret Service guy sitting next to him,
with his hands on a fucking steering wheel.
Okay, so that's supposed to be him driving on the truck. Okay. He ain't driving that truck. They gonna stop.
You don't see his hands on the wheel.
They cut it. They don't.
Yeah, because the video I have shows him pull up and it shows the shit. I'm telling they could say it's fake, whatever. Listen, the devil's gonna do some shit and he's gonna say, "Oh no, that's not what I did." He throws his rock and throws a rock and hides his hand. Of course you was gonna find
the edited version.
Yeah, the edited / that's not the truth video. Hang on, because I know I sent this.
Aside from that, there's been I see they are what's her name? What's the congresswoman's name that's always getting turned up? Marjorie Green Taylor. She's always making headlines.
Okay, what about her? I don't really.
Well, just recently she said wearing a mask is like the Holocaust. So she's got the Jewish community up in smoke.
Well, I don't know if it's the mask, but the snake bite might be. Because again, how they told people they was taking showers. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Nino Martinez. Appreciate you. Yeah, they told people they were getting cleansed. And really, they was getting gassed. I'm just saying. That's what they told them. Why would you do that? Why would you tell some people you was going to kill somebody? Why would you tell them otherwise? So that they don't fucking kick and scream and give you a hard time. so that they allow you to just do what you want to do smoothly and without incident.
I have no idea.
I'm just saying that makes sense to me.
I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't really been checked into politics outside of noticing the war going on right now between Palestine and Israel.
Yeah, and it's like that's been going on for how long? Since 1947. Why
Since
why are
biblical
people paying
times.
attention to it now? Like why is that a thing right now? I'm just wondering, like, is it because that's what they want us to look at right now? Because Israel and Palestine has been a thing since 1947.
I mean,
They did the same thing to them that they did to us, the Native Americans.
theoretically,
Only it's worse over here. It was worse over here because it was way bigger land. But they did it in more modern times. They went over there, took somebody's land. Did you know Israel, that place what they designated as Israel, that was not their original pick? It was going to be in Africa. I want to say in like Zimbabwe or somewhere like that. That was their first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not even some like, well, historically that was our land. Like, no, y'all wanted to go somewhere else. And then y'all chose this place. And then displaced these people through force. And it's so ironic because aren't y'all the ones that were just oppressed? Like, weren't y'all just getting out of oppression? When did World War II end and all of that with Hitler and all
45.
of that? 45. And by 47, y'all are displacing people? Oh, shit. That's crazy. Think about it. Y'all are forcibly oppressing people after going through, what you say is oppression. Wow. That's crazy.
It's heavy.
That's ballsy. So yeah, now they wanna bring focus to it. Okay, it's fucked up over there. Now what? Why are we, you know what I mean? Like, yes, we should be in solidarity with all oppressed people across the planet Earth. Yes. But we should not be focusing on certain things when they tell us to do it. If you had no interest in Palestine prior to all of this, what's the sudden interest now? Like, don't get swept up in popular shit. You know what I mean? And that's what happens with people. Now everybody's screaming, oh, Palestine. Y'all don't even know. Like, tell me about it. What do you really know about that conflict? How much do you really know? I had to ask my son that because he almost went to a protest about it with a friend of his,
And you had to ask him, do you even know
exactly? Do you even know why you be out there? Do you know who's going to be out there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you realize where you're at? And the fact that you are a young black man, you're not going to be looked at the same as everybody else out there. So when did this start? I don't know. Didn't it start like in the 90s? Exactly. You don't know nothing about this. I think you should sit this one out. And he sat it out. I was proud of him. Took my advice. See there, first of all, get educated with what the fuck, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, if you wasn't into this shit before, if you wasn't knowing about Palestine and that whole conflict before it became popular, relax yourself. Because they're probably putting this out there to make you focus on something over there so they can do something over here while you're looking over there. That's what magicians do. That's what deceivers do. Look at my hand. And it'll be this hand that be having the shit. You know what I mean? It's doing some shit. But you're looking at this hand. Ooh. Now, abracadabra. You know what I mean?
That's your magician voice.
Abracadabra.
What is that? That last effect, whatever that is.
That was just the thing appearing out of like no.
That's the sound it's going to make.
That's the sound of it materializing. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what that is. So I'm just saying, y'all, stop with the like, and I feel like they laugh at us so hard, like, they're falling for it again. Like, could you believe it? Like, no, it never gets old, Charles. It never gets old.
That's the Illuminati sitting at the table.
Yeah. No, Radcliffe, it never gets old. It never gets old, Bartholomew. What's them two niggas from Trading Places?
Mm-hmm.
What's them niggas' name? Mortimer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mortimer.
Winthrop and Mortimer.
Winthrop and Mortimer, yeah. Never gets old, Mortimer. Oh, I know Winthrop, I know. They just keep going for it. Watch this. I'm gonna make them wear diapers on their faces. Oh, Mortimer, you're so crazy.
Oh my goodness.
And you know about how much they bet that we could do it? $1. $1.
Oh, it's Randolph. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I said I get Winthrop from. I said Winthrop.
Hey, and I was right with you. I thought it was Winthrop because all them fucking names out. Okay,
sound like his name should be Winthrop,
and
right?
Mortimer. Hell yeah. I'll go with Winthrop too. That was probably his cousin. But yeah, when it was like, and how much was this bet? And Eddie Murphy said, $1. That was funny as fuck.
Let's see what's going on in the world. Shouts out J. Cole. You heard J. Cole new album? Pretty dope.
No, but
Pretty
I know
dope.
he's playing basketball in Africa, and some people are not too happy about it.
Really?
Like the leading scorer over there in that league says it's disrespectful that the homies over there playing.
Why?
Because he probably feels like he's only doing it because he's a celebrity and he might not be at the skill level that, even though it's an African league, he probably feels like these, there's people that.
Somebody said he made 6 points in 4 games.
Really?
Oh, that's why.
Not good. Yeah, and he's probably taking a space off of somebody that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Could really use it, feed their family. You know how much jollof rice I could feed? And this man is taking my spot. He is already a platinum artist. Why is he playing on my team? Mm.
Mhm. It's unfortunate that
Why
we,
do you do this, J. Cole? Why?
it's unfortunate that we don't really have, like, we as black people here in America, we don't really have like international allies that like ride for us. Cause something that
That's
some
because they know we are not from there.
but no,
We
but no,
from here.
but something, something that, did you check out the interview that Dr. Umar Johnson did on the Breakfast Club?
Saw some of it. No, not all of it.
Well, there's something that he said kind of struck a chord, and it was like, the reason why the reason why the government over here, like, you see how they just race to make Asian oppression a thing. It's like now there's executive, excuse me,
Whoa.
we waiting damn near 100 years to make it, to get an anti-lynching bill passed and things like that. And
Right, but then
he
the
said the
Asians
reason,
got their shit right. Got it within a year. They was good money.
and he said like the reason why stuff like that is happening is because of like trade sanctions with China. It's like we have, it's like these other races and these other ethnicities, they have all of these like international things and are already established like with other countries. And it seems like the reason why we can't get our agenda pushed forth is because we don't have any international allies like that said, look, either y'all gonna start treating, y'all start treating black people right, or you ain't getting no silk. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna tax y'all on gasoline, or like there's no.
Listen, Asians are already a political force within their own selves within this country. They don't necessarily even need an outside pressure. That's helpful. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that adds to it, but they're already a political force um in this country. They already know how to, you know, lobby for certain shit and marshal their votes and all of that type of shit. They've been having a certain political strength in this country. But yes, having
Well,
other
shit.
countries
We we
ally with them, that's fucking great.
we are the majority of their economic base. So saying that, just still at the end of the day, they also, like, even with say for instance the Japanese, they got their reparations after they were getting tossed in concentration camps after World War II. It's because like America still does business with all of their international counterparts. I feel like we don't have anybody writing for us that's gonna have their knee on America's neck. Like, look, get my people right, or y'all gonna be affected in this way. Like, when it fucks with the American bottom line, I feel like we'll start seeing change for ourselves. And I feel like outside of us here and the money that we contribute into economy, I feel like we don't have any political allies outside of this country that can also take it to America like that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's the work that Malcolm was trying to do.
How do we fix that?
Malcolm was trying to bring our plight to the UN. He was trying to get international support for, you know, our struggle. Basically what you're talking about right now, you know. And that was 50 some odd years ago. And still we don't have that support that he was looking for. And when we try to get it, you know, like honestly, Farrakhan has made attempts in the past to try to uh get with people like Muammar Gaddafi and what they do to him. You know what I mean? They
Mhm.
they demonized him and made him look like some sort of dictator and all of that. Come to find out, this motherfucker was about to fuck up their economy had he implemented his gold standard monetary system that he was going to try to put into effect. So now we find out that's why they offed him. You know, and he was somebody that was willing to be this type of ally that you speak of. You know what I mean? He was willing to give the Nation of Islam, I think, millions of dollars, and like the US was saying he can't do it. Like, nah, since they're on a certain bad list, so if you take that money, you're in trouble, type of shit. You see how they do you? Like, so even when we strive to do like what you're talking about, trust me, this is the type of shit they'll change laws, then they always do. Laws to make it to where, or they'll use laws that are already in place because they know that this might be a move, and in case these niggas ever do try to get international, well, then whoever they get assistance from, you know, because it's not going to be one of the main ones. It's not going to be, you know, France or Germany. Everybody's down. It's going to be somebody that we can easily isolate. You know what I mean? Oh, an African country? Pfft, please. Shout out to Liberia. I know they be watching us out there in Liberia, you know, and that was Liberia was founded by, you know, Black Americans. Those were the back to Africa blacks who started Liberia. So yeah, let's just say Liberia wanted to support us. Come on, they're gonna shit on Liberia and you know what I mean?
Man.
That's the way the devil does. Divide and conquer.
Jonathan Roberson is us against the world. You ain't never lied.
That's why we got to do for self, man, and really, you know, understand what that means and and really embody that, you know, because right now they're really trying to set up a world where we're so dependent upon everything that he provides, you know, and if that gets taken away, I mean, just the conveniences alone will have people ready to do, you know what I mean? Almost anything to get those conveniences back. Get ready, y'all. I'm telling you. It's time to get ready. Thank you, Mogul Maze. Appreciate you.
Trying to think if there's anything else. We had a powwow earlier. I'm like, damn, so much stuff didn't happen in the last month. We're gonna be flooded with topics. Like, why am I suddenly drawing a blank? It's been a minute. I'm happy to see everybody though. Hi.
Yeah, well, shit. How have you been? Didn't you go on some trips or something like that? Where'd you go?
Been good. Well, actually, I've just been traveling back and forth. There's, you know, had a couple of deaths in the family, so excuse me, traveling, hiking back and forth up the turnpike, and was gigging a little bit too.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I just every time I turn on YouTube, there's Jamar broadcasting live.
I mean, not every time, but you know.
But at least I get to chime in the comments. But I enjoyed I enjoyed what would Lord Jamar say.
Yeah, you come in the comments a couple times. That's all right. Oh, matter of fact, this is what I wanted to ask you. Mm-hmm. So whatever, we discussed Kevin Samuels. I wanted to get your take on Kevin Samuels. I put out a thing and it said, is Kevin Samuels the type of man that Black women should be taking advice from? And you had a whole range of answers. A lot of people was like, hell yeah, he is. He's the only one telling the motherfucking truth on the internet, and y'all just can't handle the shit. And you know what I mean? And then there's people like, hell motherfucking no, he's not. Da, 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 da. I'm just curious, you as a female, first of all, have you watched these shows before?
I don't I'm not too familiar with him per se, but I do see a lot of commentary about him. So I think just based on everything I read about him, I could pretty much surmise what he,
Yo.
Sorry guys, I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening.
I think I hit some shit by accident. My bad. We back.
I mean, me personally, I would say listen to all of it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Like I mean, I've never listened to a Kevin Samuels anything, but from what I have heard, I mean, I think why wouldn't you why wouldn't you pick the advice from a man about what men think or what men want? I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think there's
You can take what you want from it.
somebody said I thought Lord Jamar was pulling the Kevin Samuels and hanging up on Digga. Like fuck that! I don't play these games. Boom, you out of here.
Nah, not at all. I would think yeah, like if a guy is telling you some guy shit, you cannot like the answer, but he's telling you some guy shit.
Right. And I don't want to get into all the nuances. It's just kind of like intentions matter. You know what I mean? And so is the intention to really build up, or is it to be
So
harmful?
people be saying that like he shit on black women a lot. I
mean, I feel like,
like I honestly haven't heard of Kevin Samuels anything. Like I don't know. Just like I wasn't even
you need to watch it to understand, really.
I wasn't hearing Derek Jackson. Like I was just seeing a bunch of guys mad at Derek Jackson thinking he was pandering to women, and I didn't know about him until he got caught cheating and had his wife on IG with him with a bonnet on looking like Get Out. So it was like I don't know who these internet sensations. It's like I don't know what they what it.
I would just encourage you to watch him first before commenting on it, because there's certain nuances to it that I don't want to get into, and I just will not want to influence how you look at it, and rather and see if there's anything when you watch it that you might pick up on.
So is he supposed to be like satirical? Because I be seeing people like, ooh, he be flaming, he be he's sassy, this and that. Like, is he trying to be like a ooh girl? Like, I don't, is he gay? Is he what? Like,
this is what I'm saying. Like I don't know the brother. I actually like a lot of shit he says, but okay. Some may call him metrosexual at the very least. He's very well dressed. He's very, there's some pictures of him, from when he was younger that, look a little, how you doing? a little, yeah. a little. I ain't got no pictures like that. Type pictures. So all I'm saying is now. So that being said, right? If you're giving this advice and you're a heterosexual man, fine. You know what I mean? Fine.
But
Because
you say you
because you probably are saying this with with some sort of hoping that they can get better out of this in some
would
kind of
you
way.
would you say you said you agree with the majority of his advice, or is it
Yeah,
like
yeah, he says a lot of great shit. But here's what I'm saying. But if he's not, I'm just saying if he's not, I'm not saying he is or he's not, isn't. I'm just saying if he's not, then it's a little disingenuous to present yourself as heterosexual and give advice from that lens if that's not really how you rocking. You know what I mean? If you
okay,
vegetarian and you giving advice on burgers and shit like that, you know.
right now? Because I did hear you. I heard you
And then you
talking.
can be slightly, not to cut you up, but real quick before you continue. But I'm just saying, now, if that's the case, we do know that some homosexual men have a slight, I mean, let's be honest, like hatred towards women, a slight shade that they will throw towards women. So, I just would hope that it's nothing involving that, but it could be.
Okay.
And I'm just keeping it real, but it could be. I don't know. But if it's not, if he's just a regular heterosexual man who just, because he's be about his, trust me, I like how he dressed and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like he dresses very well, and you know what I mean? Like a grown man should dress. You know what I mean? And the shit he said, he has a lot of statistics with what he talks about with these sisters, and basically he just tries to get rid of their delusional expectations of the type of man they think they should deserve. You know what I mean?
Right, because I heard you talking about that from the episode where I was in the comments. You was like, the woman, he got to have six figures and all this and all that, but she's not on that level. I agree with that.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, they said, wait, it's disingenuous to take this. He might be. No, it's not disingenuous because we don't know. I don't fucking know. What do you mean it's disingenuous to take this route? No, it's not. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to play him. But certain people and the times we live in, you have to ask the question. You have to. Because a lot of these motherfuckers what'd you have to call the nigga on the plane? He was a what?
Bitch ass nigga.
Okay, there's a lot of them running around here. And if I don't know you, if I can't vouch for you and all of that type of shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, I'll send you this fucking what's this shit? It was like a meme that somebody sent me, and it was like two pictures of him when he was younger.
Send me something. I have to see how he act and his mannerisms to like my gaydar is spectacular. I could look at somebody a mile away like, oh yeah.
Well, here's an immediate. Go to your IG right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't listen to the nigga that's talking in it because he's gonna have you lack.
Okay.
But those two pictures are of Kevin Samuels. The one on the left is when he was in like high school, and the one on the right is like more recent. Now I'm just saying, both of those pictures are pictures that you can go through a million years of my pictures from first grade, and you will never see pictures that look anything like that with men, anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him some. I'm gonna shoot the picture on the left. I'm gonna shoot him some bell because any of the '80s R&B troupe all all look like this.
Okay, yeah, but those niggas
ready to attend this barbecue, my Briggy sister.
And those dudes was kind of wait, did you hear that through the mic?
Wait, what was that?
Wait, can you hear this?
This shit, your ass zesty as hell, boy. Your ass like you ready to hula hoop any minute. You like you close the refrigerator with your hip bone. Oh my baby boy, your ass like a sassy Damian Lillard. You like you make bisexual Spanish prison documentaries. You suck the cheese off the Cheeto before you chew that bitch. In the car on top of the water bottle on purpose. Oh baby boy, your ass like an untrustworthy cheerleading coach. You the nigga who invented spirit fingers. Oh my baby boy, your ass look like you got some mean.
Who's this talking?
Dumbass boy. Oh my baby boy, no wonder why you always getting into it. You is one. Oh my baby boy, your nose fat as hell too. That bitch like a dislocated ankle. Oh my baby boy, your ass like a flamboyant volleyball coach that never made it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna bring myself. I'm gonna bring myself more upbeat and watch. Let me watch a video. Because I can't make any assessment just looking at a picture, to be honest. I gotta like let me hear what
you could make a little bit of an assessment though. A little bit. Just a little bit.
He looks like Bow Wow's uncle on the right. And he looks like an R&B singer from the 80s on the left.
Yeah, he do look like ready for the world.
That's what I'm saying. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't call it.
Girl, tonight.
Like he looked like all them 80s niggas. So it's like I'm gonna shoot him some bell right there. I ain't gonna
right though. Hold up. What about the one on the right?
I told you he looks like Bow Wow's uncle on the right.
But look at the holding of the fingers and the smile.
I mean, the wrist might be snapping. The wrist might be snapping.
Again, he says great shit.
Well, okay. So
I might say, well, does it matter if what point does it even matter? I kind of think it does. You know, I kind of think it does. That's just me.
I will.
Maybe it don't to you.
I will say this: if the advice is good advice, good, bad, or indifferent, I'll assess it. Does it sound like it's coming from a disingenuous place? Do it sound like that? Could he just be a guy scorned and now he just feel like lashing out at women? I'll be able to tell that once I watch a video for myself. Because I can't really make that assessment, and I haven't seen any of his videos.
Yeah, well, just watch him.
I'm gonna watch it.
But yeah, y'all getting your feelings about him, boy. I tell you, they that's a little odd too. People get very emotional when it comes to the gentleman.
I feel like that's how they were with what I call the antithesis of him is Derek Jackson. He's always pissing men off because he's always saying things about women and basically ready to go in on the men. Anytime situations happen, or this celebrity guy got caught cheating, that one, he be ready to go in on him. He take up for the women. He's basically, what they call it, like almost dirty macking, but not really, just being a support system for the women, and had all the women like, singing his praises. and then he got caught out. He got caught up in a scandal, and and all the men was like, "Aha! We knew your ass wasn't shit." And
I didn't know anything about him.
I didn't know anything about him either. I just saw like he just was a trending thing one day, and it was because he got caught out by this mistress and his wife. He had his wife on the camera, and then I'm like, well, who is he? Oh, you don't know? He's a relationship guru. I'm like, who's relationship guru? Who certified him a relationship guru? Who else? The internet. I'm like, oh, so it's like, I don't know. This is a whole world of people that are like a thing because of the internet. And I don't know. I'm just always the last to know the internet people. I'm like, damn, if you didn't cure cancer, if you ain't rapping, if you ain't hooping, I'm sorry. I'm just the last to know.
Yeah, nah, homie got on my radar a little while ago, actually. I've watched quite a few of his videos, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, he's definitely talking that shit. Like, he says some good shit. You know what I mean? I'm just with certain people, you know what I mean? And I be like that with rappers too. Like, I don't just automatically like just accept a motherfucker. Like, you got to give me more than just one single. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's going to take a minute for me to really believe that you nice like that. Like you got to show and prove. Like, sometimes the jury be out on shit. Like, it's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean? So to tell you, right? If I'm wrong, I apologize, and you know what I mean? I will rep the man 100%. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You tell me, Digga. That's what I'm saying. Please watch it. Tell me, because you got a good one.
Okay. I got my homework cut out for me.
I'll be looking at somebody that you put your shit up, and I didn't even necessarily see it, and I still be looking at them too. I'm not going to mention no names, but I think you know who I'm talking about. Remember?
Wait, say that again.
There was somebody that you was like, is it me or did homie seem a little?
I know who you talking about. Hey,
and I still be keeping my eye open ever since, because after you said that, I was like,
after I said it, the whole room, the whole staff was like,
oh wait. Further, you're saying too much.
Oh, I'm saying too much. Oh shit.
Giving away clues.
Oh shit. All right, I'm shutting up.
But anyway,
no, I told my hey.
I've been looking now sometimes. You see what I'm saying? And that one is not as obvious.
I don't know. That shit jumped out at me like pink stars, yellow moons, green clovers, blue diamonds, and purple horseshoe. I was like, yo. I was like, is it
me? Yo. I was like, huh? Because my mind.
Everybody thought about it like, look, but you know what's crazy?
Don't say too much.
No, I'm not. Just, after the fact, everybody one by one at some point said to me, yo, I think you was on to something. I know I was.
So I'm just saying. Please tell me, because I don't know.
Okay, I'll check it out.
If you say, you know what, nah, you bugging. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take it as that. And yeah.
They want to know who we talking about. I'll never tell. we can't tell.
They're like, yeah.
They want to know. everything ain't for y'all.
Exactly.
Everything ain't for public consumption.
Exactly.
This is brother and sister having a key right now.
Okay. That was a good one too.
Wait, we're about to take a break so we can laugh.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, my gaydar is serious.
So
I see
please,
knowing.
turn that motherfucker on.
All right, let me check
And-
Kev out, give you
yeah.
a proper assessment.
Cause I don't know. Hope not though. Hope not. What up, TK Kirkland? TK Kirkland is in the motherfucking comments. Of course, it's not the real TK Kirkland, but
TK Kirkland is everywhere.
TK Kirkland be everywhere. He's fucking hilarious. What else we got going on?
Hey, shit. We just shooting this shit. It's been a minute. Haven't seen you in a while. No, next time we come back, we're gonna have a real formatted show with some topics, and I'm just gonna what would Lord Jamar do the whole damn show?
I'm going to VA. Me and Pooh Bah will be.
Hey, I saw that.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah, show.
Hampton, Virginia. If you're in the sound of my voice, yeah, we'll be at the motherfucking, what's it called?
Oh, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. That's right.
Oh, Paul Mooney, rest in peace.
And you know what? And as soon as I saw that, the first
maybe this is a good mixed applause with laughter for Paul Mooney. You know what I mean?
I thought about all Godfrey impressions. Like, damn.
Oh, him and Ari Spears were having like damn near a Paul Mooney battle when he died. Did you see it? They were doing Paul Mooney impressions, right? Like I saw an impression of Godfrey doing Paul Mooney, and he's giving respect when he passed away. Then here comes Ari Spears doing his Paul Mooney, but then he mentions Godfrey. He was like, oh, and he said, and yes, Ari, and you do me way better than Godfrey. Godfrey's is good, but yours is the quintessential one. You know what I mean? So he threw a little shot at Godfrey. And then I think Godfrey had did another Paul Mooney. Yo, the shit was pretty fucking funny. They were going back and forth with their Paul Moonies. Shout out to Paul Mooney, who, man.
Cut it out, y'all, in the comments.
Pryor, fucking
word.
He wrote on Sanford and Son, shit like that. Yeah. Why? What are they saying in the comments?
Nothing. Just,
about Paul.
Just cut it out. Stop speaking ill of the dead.
They talking about Miss Thang. Well, he was. I mean, that's everybody know that about Paul too. I mean, come on, and we still gotta love him. Listen. We all got trauma. We all got trauma that we, different people express their trauma in different ways, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Paul wasn't a perfect man, but nobody's perfect. He was funny as a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yes, he was.
He was funny as a motherfucker. You can't take that away from him.
He birthed a lot of legends. As being a legend himself.
Right. Shout out Paul Mooney. Damn, what's I gonna say before that though? Fuck. Oh, the Hip Hop Museum. Was you there for the groundbreaking?
I was there for the groundbreaking.
All right.
That was so dope.
Tell me about it. Rocky Buchanan.
Yep. Shouts out to Rocky. Well, it will be officially opened in 2024. It was slated Excuse me. It was slated to be open in 2023 for the actual 50-year anniversary of hip hop, but due to the little C, I ain't gonna say the big C, due to little C, it got pushed back a year, and it will be open in 2024. But there were many notable folks in attendance: Nas, Fat Joe, Slick Rick, LL, and everybody grabbed the shovel, stuck it in the ground, took a dope flick, and that was that marked the beginning of what will be our place for all of our hip hop archival stuff. And in one of those rooms, I'm actually gonna post some pictures in a little while, but there's the actual cassette tape, the cassette tape of the Kumo D Busy Bee battle. It's in the archive. So there are things like that. There's like somebody, there's rap books, there's like fat laces. I mean, there are these relics from the 70s and from the 80s that a lot of the pioneers and the legends have donated to create this space, right?
Serena.
Well, right now they have an exhibit in the Bronx Terminal Market, but there will be, there's going to be a huge building, and there's going to be housing on. I saw like a blueprint of it. There's going to be housing on the top of it for like the veterans who find themselves, for artists who fall on hard times. Like I don't ever want to hear Black Rob was homeless. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. So they are trying to, they're trying to put in place a system where artists and veterans can find means and find help if they need to, just have those resources. So shouts out to the whole underground hip hop movement. Shout out to Rocky B. Buchanan. It's been a long time coming. I remember, he's a good friend of mine. I remember speaking with him when it was just an idea, when it was yo, Rock, can I get a 16 for a mixtape that we trying to do? And just to see where it has come in a 10-year span is truly perseverance.
Yeah, Rocky Buchanan, man. Like, he was one of those that if it wasn't for him, we probably, wouldn't have really even got our record deal. Well, I guess we would have, but him and Jazzy J had a studio up in the Bronx, Allerton Avenue, Strong City Studios. Rocky Buchanan was the owner of Strong City Records. So Pooh Bah was on Strong City Records prior to, the deal that we got with Elektra. But even though he got off of Strong City, he still was cool with them. And so we would go there and record shit. We would hang out, and that's where all the Zulu Nation motherfuckers was at. And, that was just ground zero for like people like Busy Bee, and you know what I mean? Bam used to be coming through, like mad people. Like I first met Diamond D up there when he was in another group with
nice
with this other dude, Master Rob and shit. And like, in order to get our demo, we had to go up there for like 2 weeks and hang out and just wait for that extra time. Like, you know what I mean? This was free time we was getting. So we had to like wait through other sessions. And then at the end, if motherfuckers was up to it, you know what I mean? Then we can go in there and work on some shit. It took us about 2 weeks of that for us to finally get a song together that we could present. And then once we presented that, the rest was history. So shout out to Rocky Buchanan. Super proud of what he's doing. I definitely intend on supporting it.
Absolutely. We have to, because 100 years from now, who's to who's to stop people from just completely removing us out of the culture altogether? If we're left to everyone else's vices, Post Malone will be the hip hop great,
Right. Well. Thank you. F you too. He said, "Who are the gatekeepers of the hip hop hall? Will NBA YoungBoy and Yellow Wolf be considered Hall of Fame MCs?" To answer your question, I would say people like Rah Digga and myself are gatekeepers, as well as other hip hop notables, and I would say people like NBA YoungBoy and Yellow Wolf would not be considered to be people in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. What about you, Digga? Do you concur?
At this time, I can't put anyone who's 18, 19, 20 in a Hall of Fame, but let's see where these artists are when they reach their
actually
40s.
Yellow Wolf is probably like in his 40s, so that's not a criteria for him. Yellow Wolf is just not a Hall of Fame MC.
No, I wouldn't, right. But I would be, I'm not gonna, I won't discredit the young generation. Let's just see where they're at.
It's not about
in their 40s.
Yeah, right now.
No, not right now.
He's asking now. So right now, no, not NBA YoungBoy. He might
no. He's saying
shit between now and
he's saying will they be considered Hall of Fame?
Well, that would all depend on, for someone like NBA YoungBoy, that would depend on what he does from now until the future.
For the next 30 years.
Right.
Yes.
Yellow Wolf, no, we already know he's been in this long enough for us to know that no, he won't be considered Hall of Fame MC. He's done nothing that we, in the real hip hop community can take note of or even care about. So no, he wouldn't be considered one. And it's not just because he's white, but that's part of it. There would be white people that would be in the Hall of Fame. And some of them didn't even do hip hop. You know what I mean? And I said this on a previous show. People like Bob James, people like Billy Squire, who made the big beat. All kinds of break beats that might have been made by white people and shit like that, that we turned into hip hop. I would automatically induct them into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. You know what I mean?
Yes. MC Search, we could definitely put some.
MC Search deserves to be.
Matter of fact,
he deserves to be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
P Nice is I believe he's one of the chairpersons for the Hip Hop Museum. He was speaking alongside Rocky. So yeah, it's not a color thing, it's a contribution thing. And
it's a color thing too, because hip hop is let's not get it twisted, is black music. And
of course it's black music.
So yeah.
But no, I'm saying that to say being white doesn't automatically disqualify you from being in it. That's what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't. But for Yellow Wolf,
yeah, no.
The fuck out of here. Anyway,
but I like that "Don't Pop the Trunk" record. That shit was hard. Don't make me go pop the trunk on you.
Whatever.
That was my shit.
Yeah, I never heard it.
That shit was hard. Anywho, let's see. Yay.
Oh. Sad news. Sit down, Digga. Are you sitting?
In my LED lace chair. Yeah.
You got an LED game chair.
I'm showing off. I had to just show off right quick.
All right.
Check it out.
Now.
Don't do it. Don't give it
to
him.
Looks like that.
Stop it.
Like you rolling down on Flag Day. Like, whoa, relax. Like it's Pride Day over there. Relax. So I don't even know how to tell you this. Erica Mena filed for divorce from Safari.
For real? Oh. Oh. I was rooting for them. I was actually rooting for Safari, yo. He has been the butt of jokes for so long. I was really rooting for him.
So was I. So was I.
Damn, wonder what happened.
I don't know. It's like one day everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Oh shit! It was because it hurts in here. In here.
It's gonna take some time
to heal in here. Whew. Yeah. They're getting divorced.
I'm mad that you even know that they getting divorced. Where the hell did you hear that, Jamar?
on these internet streets, Digga. They
Who is on your timeline? I don't get this stuff on my timeline.
You didn't see this in the internet streets?
I did.
This was like today. I think I saw that. That's fresh news.
Oh wow.
Get down. Yeah, that's fresh news. Yeah.
Damn.
It hurts, y'all. It hurts.
I see Kim K back out here in these streets.
You believe in a is she? You believe in a couple and then they break your heart. They break your heart.
Damn, they say is she pregnant with the second baby?
Is she?
Oh, somebody just said it in the comments.
Wow. Wait, now when you say Kim K is back on the streets, you mean she fucking with niggas? You seen her fucking with niggas?
No, I don't know. I just saw a story break. Look, I'm talking about your timeline. Yeah, a story came across my feed, and she was partying at some billionaire's house and shit. She had the one sleeve. She had the one sleeve with the one leg thing going on.
Oh, and it was a billionaire nigga's house.
Yeah, but I guess it was like just some swanky California party.
It wasn't a black nigga that like look athletic, that looked like he could like fuck shit out of her. Then she's not fucking with the nigga. She wants like that. Trust me, she's gonna go back to a nigga that's like physically fit. She don't want that Kanye flabby. You know,
no, they're gonna do what every
rich. She don't want just smart and rich.
They're gonna do what every non-black woman does after they've had their taste. After they had their taste of after they've had their taste of black dick or procreated with, and you made them a nice mixed baby, they're gonna go back to their side of the tracks and go get back in their family's good graces and slide themselves back at that trust fund table. They're gonna earn, they're gonna slide their way back in their family's good graces, get themselves put back in the will, and get back with they kinfolk. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You right. But she probably still get fucked by a nigga on the side. But here's the thing. Nah, you right. You know why? Because
I know I'm right. We've seen it 100 times.
But also at some point, niggas is gonna be too prideful to even be with them bitches. Like, first of all the niggas that they done hit, like the list is long now. You know what I mean? Like now it's like now you gotta fight all kind of inner pride and have to know that when you see this nigga, and this nigga, they all fucked your girl. You know, one of them was even on film, and you know what I mean? Like it's just real crazy like that. Like you gotta accept that. Like the only one that's really gonna accept that, you know what I mean, is one of these sucker ass you know, them sucker white boys. He's like, I ain't gonna front. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas at some point, well, damn.
Oh, no.
Niggas used to wouldn't go for that.
I was about to say, don't act like it's because niggas don't want them. No, the women don't want y'all black asses no more. They get their taste and then they go back over there. Because no, niggas will fuck Kim Kardashian over and over and over again.
Yeah, but
like she's a catch.
How many would marry her? They're like, do you think, like, is there another like millionaire one that would marry her again?
Yes, because she's a billionaire. Yes, they would. Yes, niggas would.
Because she got money. Because she got money.
Yep. Yes, they would.
Right.
Yes, they would.
You're right. When you right, you right.
Niggas that said no, they won't marry. Lies.
Well,
Lies.
they wouldn't be happy about it. Like it seems like a lot of these rich white dudes, like they'll marry a whore, like, and just not give a fuck. Like, I don't care what she used to do.
We used to didn't do
like,
that. I don't know what happened.
What I'm telling you, we used to didn't do that.
The
like
industry,
you know,
the industry. I think this entertainment industry is turning our brothers out. Like now, niggas is marrying strippers. And no, no offense to the strippers, but that used to be a no. Niggas and niggas might be fucking with the bitch for years. And be like, Rollo, we've been fucking with each other for 5 years. Why don't you come on, bitch? You know I can't marry you. You was a stripper. You was a hoe. Like, we just get to only fuck around. Like now, it's like Rollo. You know, I'm just making up a funny name. I know there's a rapper named Rollo, but whatever. Tuskegee, whatever the fuck his name is. Why don't we get married? Is the sure, baby? You know, you don't care about that. I used to be a prostitute in the clubs. Girl, you my woman now. Not only another thing that niggas is taking pride in doing too. Remember once upon a time, like if a homie smashed, like you didn't want that.
Right.
Like now niggas are happily fucking behind each other. Like, why? What? Ew. What's wrong? When did that start?
Yeah, I don't know. Like.
Yeah, we definitely. There's definitely been a disconnect. There's definitely
right.
Something got, somehow the message didn't transcend from our generation to our kids.
Like you got people that like shit, brothers that have fucked, like girls that fuck with two brothers, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
When is
we old. You can tell we old.
Yeah, because it's just like yo, I got two brothers and never in a million years like have we ever cross-pollinated like that. You know what I mean?
And you could never, if you even thought a bitch, if you even suspected it, like, no, bitch, you gotta go that way.
Right. Yeah. You was with my brother. Like, no. Like, yeah. That's crazy.
Right.
But now
that's like a turn on. Whoa, word? You fuck such and such? Oh, where? Oh, it must be good. I want some too. Ew. Y'all nasty.
Oh, she used to be my girl, but now she's with Tim. She's with me now. But she used to be with my brother. But I love her. And she has a son with my brother and has 2 kids with me. You know there's shit like that out there, right?
No, just
you know that's going on, right?
Every
described is real.
Yo, everybody's nasty. Everybody think it's nasty. Like niggas think it's so cool to just talk about their girlfriends fucking other girls. Like, oh, we're gonna have a threesome. My girlfriend's fucking other girls. Like, Like this is just so like just
I was
yeah.
watching, what was it? Black Ink. You watch Black Ink?
Mhm.
So there was a recent one where Donna was getting in beef with Tati. Are we familiar with these characters?
Mhm.
And so Donna's man, what the nigga used to call his name, Vagina Slayer, but what he calls himself now, because they don't call him Vagina
I
Slayer.
forgot. I haven't watched it in a while, but I know all the characters.
All right, so the nigga Vagina Slayer is talking about, yo, I don't get it. These two just had a sexual. Now, keep in mind, Donna is his girl.
Mhm.
He's like, these two just had a sexual encounter the night before. So I didn't understand what was going on.
And he just talking about it so casually, right?
Right. And I'm like, what? What do you mean they just had a sexual encounter? And how are you like,
That's okay with you?
right? And so it turns out, you know, maybe Donna was fingering Tati by the pool or something. I don't know. And what this nigga's just watching and allowing this shit to like
It's like if she's
world
gay,
do you
okay, but this is your girlfriend and like you're okay with it?
if she's
Like
gay, then why is she your girlfriend? Like,
I don't know. There's I don't know. All of this stuff is I mean, just think about how like our parents, what was coming on TV. Remember like Lucy and Ricky. They slept at like married couples were sleeping in
the same bed.
Yeah, they were sleeping in separate beds. So then, like a couple of years later, then on TV, they see people actually kissing on the lips, and it was like, oh my God, what is this world coming to? Fast forward to what you see on TV now. Is it like, is this supposed to be evolution? Like now we are the people that are looking at
that's what they want to claim. They would want you to think that it's something called evolution. They want you to think that that where we're at now is actually, we're at the pinnacle. You see, we're at a higher level of evolution because evolution is supposed to get better as time goes on. So if time has gone on and we're now at the most recent times, then we must be at our highest evolution ever. And so any of our outlooks on life and humanity must be the outlook of a higher evolved being. Okay, so that's why all these fucking concepts that they're coming with now they try to act like they're so virtuous, and they're in the name of being higher evolved beings. Come on, it's 2021. Haven't we evolved to the point? You know, that's how they'll premise a lot of shit before they spew out some fucking bullshit behind it. But yeah, evolution creates a framework for bullshit. It creates a framework to be able to tell lies later. See, that's why they don't mind saying that the black man is the original man. If you believe in evolution, then, well, if the original man is the first, if the black man is the original man and things get better over time, and the white man is the newer man, well, then that would mean, if we go by evolution's logic, that the white man is the newer, better version of man, rather than just some new childlike species. You see what I'm saying? As is how we could be looking at it. They want us to look at it like, no, we're actually the better version. We're the new and improved version. And of course they'd want us to think that. But that's not true. You can't even stay in the sun, God damn it. How are you improved, motherfucker? You're not new or improved. Well, no, you are new, but not improved.
I'm here.
Oh,
I just had to like hawk spit. I can't see me spit on camera because I'm a lady.
you're such a fucking lady.
I had to do it.
Such a fucking lady. You don't hawk spit on camera, not
I
you, nigga.
was trying to figure out. I'm like, damn, ain't no way to like just kind of like dip right quick. No, I just got to straight turn the camera off.
She just hot one out of her nose. Like, all right, y'all. I had to get that out. I'm such a fucking lady. But yeah, man, some crazy. We're dealing with some craziness right now. Digga Diggs. I don't know what the fuck, man.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. Pop culture. Have you been watching The Godfather of Harlem?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you all caught up?
All the way.
Let's talk, baby girl.
Okay. Okay.
This is a great fucking season.
A fantastic season.
I'm gonna, first of all, disclaimer: if y'all haven't watched The Godfather of Harlem, and if you're not caught up with all the episodes, we may inadvertently say some things right now that would spoil it for you. I suggest that you go in another room or some shit like that and don't listen to what the fuck we saying, because we about to fuck some shit up for you. So continue. What were you gonna say?
Much like I would have liked for Freeway Ricky Ross to confirm what was actual factual or not in Snowfall. I wish there was someone that can do that for us with this. Like, ooh, right. I'm like, ooh, are they really the ones that got the, you know,
right. Well, yeah, this is definitely a lot of dramatic shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, probably one of my favorite episodes would probably have to be the episode when they hung, you know, the black guy and the white guy for you know, working together, and then the fucking guy that Chin brought up tried to come to him and blah 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 and try to squeeze him, and then shit was looking bad, and he was like, yo, we're gonna have to share the money with the guys, and you know, you as the viewer is looking like, damn, Chin, you pussy, bitch ass nigga, and you're like, yo, you know, shit usually work out for my nigga Bumpy, like it's not gonna work out for him this time, you know what I mean? And then they want to meet at his club to add insult to injury and da 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 da. And then, yo, when they flipped it on him,
I knew it was a flip though. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a flip.
Well, once he started talking crazy to him, that's when I was like, okay. But the point that, like, as a viewer and just as like a fan of the character, you know, the part that had me like, yeah, was when fucking Bumpy got up and he pulled the fucking razor out and he came behind fucking Banano and he had that fucking shit to his neck and he was like, you dumb motherfucker. Like, yo, yeah.
Nah, I knew it was a flip before that. I knew it was a flip when Chin.
It's not even about knowing that it was the flip. It was the feeling of.
But I'm saying when dude was in the kitchen talking to Chin and Chin was looking at him like, "Oh, were you met with Banano?" Like, I knew his brain was clicking in that moment.
You knew that piece of shit never fucking liked me. Like, why would you work with him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In the first fucking place. But yo, I'm telling you, when Bumpy was like, dumb motherfucker, move and you'll be next. I wish you would, motherfucker. Like, I just felt like, yes, Bumpy, yes, these bitch ass niggas. Like, yo, it was beautiful because motherfuckers be thinking they smarter than you sometimes. You know what I mean? And you just gotta show niggas like, nigga, you're not fucking smarter than me. Keep fucking with me, I'm gonna be behind you with a fucking razor to your fucking neck talking about you dumb motherfucker. Like,
that's how
I move, yo.
You know what's so crazy? I always be finding myself like kind of like at war with myself watching these shows because it's like, damn, I'm rooting for Bumpy. Like, I want him to win. But motherfucker, you killing the neighborhood with dope.
Right. And first of all, every time I watch it, I'm like, God damn it, I gotta get fucking Ilyasha Shabazz. Shout out to Ilyasha. We gotta get Ilyasha.
Oh, yeah, she's supposed to be a guest for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of people I got a part of me. If I haven't got back to certain people, I just, man.
Hey, we're artists too. Like we
Yeah,
be
I
having
need an assistant or something, man.
we be having rap. People don't be realizing we be having rapper shit to do too, and actor shit.
Listen, I need an assistant, but I can't pay no assistance right now. So anybody trying to, so you might heard me say that. Listen, you'll be interning as an assistant, okay? But yeah, you'll be interning. But let's talk about it. Anyway, I gotta say the guy that's playing Malcolm in this one,
the best.
He's doing an excellent job.
He's the best Malcolm I've ever seen.
Let me. I might have to agree with that. Because what was the one that Regina King did? The Miami shit.
A night in Miami.
That Malcolm wasn't feeling that Malcolm. That Malcolm,
he was okay.
He was like an Obama. He reminded me more of an Obama. What you hawk spitting the gang? Damn girl. You just hawking loogies all over the motherfucker. She got the loogie. What? What?
Whoops.
Malcolm loogies again? What?
Malcolm said, listen, I don't know. My internet getting weird.
Malcolm said, I was the best Malcolm. Don't you get it twisted, Digga. Don't you get it twisted. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that guy. Something about his aura wasn't Malcolm-like. He was not strong. This guy, now, don't get me wrong, Denzel played a great Malcolm. This guy looks more like Malcolm than Denzel. His mannerisms, his voice, I mean, everything. I'm curious to know how Ilyasha feels when she watches this. Is she, you know what I mean? And one thing I must say, the constant thread no, that wasn't me and Clockers that cursed out Isaiah Washington in front of the jewelry store. Thank you, Danny. The constant thread, though, when you see people play Malcolm, is this dignity, this air of dignity.
I think with Denzel, it was like Denzel being like the phenomenal actor he is. I still feel like I'm looking at Denzel playing Malcolm. This guy is making me feel like I'm watching Malcolm.
Right. Like I saw Denzel transform into Malcolm. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas, yeah, this guy, it looks like you're looking at Malcolm. And I think what also helps this guy as an actor is we don't have the
we don't know him. We can't attach him.
We don't have the previous baggage to attach to him as an actor.
I think he's played Malcolm before. I think he may have played Malcolm in one or two other things, and people keep circling back to him.
Okay, well, they need to, because
he's that guy.
Fucking calling. This guy is great. Matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as to say that if not just him, a few people, but if he specifically doesn't win some sort of award, some sort of Emmy or Golden Globe for his portrayal of Malcolm it would be a travesty. Not that, travesties happen all the time in this business, but I'm telling you, I know how to spot those type of performances, and there's a lot of performances like that being given on this show.
I think Bumpy's wife is great.
His wife, Bumpy himself, Chin's daughter. Chin's daughter is fucking great. Like, she's killing it. Even the fucking the white boy who
Ernie, I think his name. That's Ernie. I
think so. Yeah, the young white boy, whatever.
The one that just went and handled the clan.
Right. Exactly, him. Yo, there's so many great supporting cast members on this show.
Shit, Adam Clayton Powell.
Oh my goodness. Like this show, like,
this is a great, it's just great. It's just great
show. I'm mad I'm not on it. Hopefully.
Like, I'll just be a dope fiend sitting up in the mosque.
My man Al got on there. Fucking, I haven't seen him yet, but I saw him on the set. He told me he was on there.
Is he one of the nation? Who is he?
I don't know. I think he might be one of the gangsters running with Method Man.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I just love that fucking show, man. It's definitely a great show. Well written, well acted. Of course, nothing's perfect. You're sure you're gonna have people in there. I don't like how they're portraying the Nation of Islam. Or listen, there's always gonna be something for somebody not to like. But all in all, you know what I mean? It's a great fucking show. Another show that I just got caught up on. I don't know if you watched this show. I'm not sure if I asked you this before, but do you watch The Handmaid's Tale?
I watched the first season. I know they're up to like season 4. I haven't watched it past the first season, but that season was great. It's just so much stuff on TV. It's just hard to keep up.
Yeah,
that was a good one though.
Another fucking good one.
Oh yeah. I just got into something called Mayor of Easttown, but I've been
watching a little bit of that.
Okay. I got something that you should watch. It's on Netflix, The Serpent, real life story of his name is Charles something, but basically him and his girl, they were drugging, kidnapping, and killing like tourists over in Thailand. This was like back in the 70s. So it's set. I love the 70s. That's like one of my favorite decades. So anything looking disco-ish and bell-bottom-ish, I'm here for it. But set in the 70s, and this man was like ruthless. He was kidnapping, drugging, killing people, taking their passports, taking their money, just living a life of fucking luxury. And back then, passports, you could just literally swap a picture. And he was so ill, he got arrested. He drugged the fucking police guards, broke out of jail. He was on a tour bus with tourists. He drugged the whole tourist bus, tried to make off with a whole bag of passport. Yo, this nigga was ill. And it's a true story. You got to see it. The Serpent. Crazy. You like, ain't no way in hell he got away with all that shit. It's like you ain't even gonna believe it. And it's real.
Okay, so this is a documentary.
This is it's a docu-series, but it's all based on true story shit. He killed like that they know of 12 people.
And this is
taking their money, the nigga got an apartment and everything.
Wait, this is a white dude?
Yeah. French dude. He got a girl, got her into it. They was just tag teaming motherfuckers. Yep, getting these tourists. He got an apartment. He had like some Airbnb shit going before it was Airbnb. Oh, cheers to your vacation. Next thing you know, they sick as hell. He drugging them. He just getting them fucked up to the point where you know, they fucked up and he off with their passports and they bread. Check it out.
Check it out. The Serpent.
Yep, The Serpent on Netflix.
Okay, well, that's what we watching, huh? Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I'm there every fucking Sunday, ready for that motherfucking Godfather of Harlem.
Well, you know, this the break. They it's not coming back on until August. This the mid-season break.
I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess.
shout out to Bumpy's daughter too, the one that's the Muslim now, whatever.
Yeah.
She's a great actress too, man.
Yeah. That whole series
The
is
whole
fire.
cast, man, is wow. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be an honor to get on there. I think I'm gonna speak it into existence. Get me.
I'll be
recurring character though.
I'll be one of the dope fiends in the bed, like, oh, and convert to Islam. I'll just be happy for a little extra scene. I just wanna have the Godfather on my resume.
Shit, now that I think about it, I could introduce the father on that show. It's the right time. The father-in-law was walking around Harlem at that time too.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Even though I don't feel like I look like the father, I feel like I look more like Justice.
Look at your doggies.
I'll play Justice. Shave my beard and play Justice. Okay. Well, look.
we just
did a good 2.5. I think we good for now.
Yeah. Got some content pieces.
Good warm up. Yeah, good warm up. Some of these we're gonna have to not name them what the obvious name should be because we don't want to get in trouble with these fucking platforms of fucking deception and censorship. Fucking crazy. But listen, we appreciate y'all coming through. Thank y'all for joining us once again. Everybody who donated, thank you for your donations. We appreciate you. Peace to all the family. This shirt right here, I know a lot of people, they asking about this shirt in the chat. Brother that made it, the name of his company is called Noble Republic, but I don't think their website is working yet. But you can go on IG, and I think he has a IG page that says Noble Republic page. He also has, what's it called? Okay, Sultan Holiday is also where I would go. That's his page. Sultan Holiday, but DEY instead of D A-Y. So Sultan Holiday spelt with a D-E-Y. So Day like Bay because he's a Moorish brother, you dig? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got some fire shit. He sent me some nice merchandise. And of course, if you loving the Godcast hats, you know, we got hats. We got the new hats, the new hoodies, t-shirts. You can go to hoodg.com. Get your fix. Get you some Godcast gear, brand new being gear at the Hood G, and get yourself straight. All right. I think we're getting ready to be out, y'all. Appreciate you joining us once again. For Yanadameen Godcast, I am Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Well, man, Godfrey will be back. Until then, we say...
Peace.